On this example, we are going to learn how to use the synchronize step. Synchronization is where you have multiple paths coming and you want to wait until all those paths are completed to move on to the next step. You might have, for example, two tasks where those two tasks need to be completed before the third task can be completed. So let's go ahead and design a workflow definition that will do that. So let's create a new definition and let's call this task synchronize. Example. Once the designer opens, we're going to add a task step. Let's call this task 1 and let's put this as route task 1 or task 1 approval, and we're going to assign this to myself and go ahead and save that. I'm going to also duplicate this step and call this task 2. And again, I'm going to duplicate this and create one called task 3. Now that we have these steps, let's go ahead and connect them. If I connect these two straight to this step will get executed twice because the workflow will come down this path, execute this step, and also will come down this path, will execute this step. That scenario is possible within FlowWright. A step can execute multiple times, but in this case, we're going to use the synchronize. So we're going to come to this toolbox and type in sync, and we're going to drag and drop a synchronize step. Now we're going to connect the synchronized steps like this. What that will do is it's going to wait until both of these tasks are completed before going to task 3. Let's go ahead and save this definition and let's run this by creating an instance. So we're going to generate a name and say create and execute. We can leave the designer now. We're going to go into workflow instances. You will see that this particular workflow is running and is waiting. So it's waiting on the two task steps. Let me go to my tasks and complete one of the tasks. I'm going to say this task is completed. At this point, if I go to my workflow instances and render that instance, you will see that I completed task 2. It went through this particular path. Now it's waiting on this step until this particular step is completed all the way through. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to our tasks. We're going to complete this particular step. At this point, it should go through the synchronize and it should be waiting on task 3. So as you can see, both of these parts were completed. It went straight down and now it's waiting on task 3. And we can go and complete task 3 also to make the workflow finish. And as you can see now, the workflow has completed all the way through.